To week one, Cavalier Insider wrap-up. UVA just finishes up its week one opponent, Richmond, by the score of 43-19. Andrew Ramspacher joined by Jerry Ratcliffe. And Jerry, kind of a, I don't know, business as usual type thing. I think it is the result people expected, but still some unfinished business, I guess, to that as well.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, opening game, there's always going to be some things you got to work out, and Richmond, even though they're coming off a pretty disappointing season. They have a new coach, new hopes. They played hard at times, really hard at times. They gave Virginia fits in some areas. I think Virginia played well. They didn't play great. They're going to play much better as the opponents increase in terms of strength. But I thought for an opening game, it was a pretty good show.
And the big topic on everybody's mind entering this game, now coming out of it, obviously under center, Michael Rocco throws for 300-plus yards. Nothing real deep, nothing real spectacular, but that's, as Kevin Parks said, that's Mike Rocco. Kind of took what the defense gave him and, allowed for 43 points. And did it satisfy you?
I thought he played well. He wasn't satisfied with his own game. He thought he could have made better decisions in places, and he's right. Particularly on maybe some of the long balls, but Kevin Parks was right. That is Michael Rocco at his best. He throws a lot of high percentage passes, plays a smart game, doesn't beat himself, and no interceptions. I thought he played well. I thought Phillip Sims played well too. The chance he got. What surprised me is that the defense played so well today against a pretty tricky, complicated offense that doesn't give you much of a chance to get a pass rush going and really makes you make a lot of decisions. I thought the defense played better than I expected.
Yeah, no sacks today from that defensive line, but as you said, a lot of times getting to the backfield, just missing. Leroy Reynolds, particularly on a touchdown pass by Michael Strauss, kind of had Strauss by the collar. He still kind of flicked it away. So they got there. I think the other thing about it, that pass rush alleviates the pressure a little bit on that secondary. A lot of questions about them coming in today, too. What was your judgment of that defensive backfield?
I thought they played okay. They didn't make any really crucial mistakes, but they gave up a few 20-yard passes, and you could afford to do that today. You may not be able to afford to do that in a couple of weeks when they start playing people like TCU and Louisiana Tech. But today they could do it without any harm and kind of learn, get some on-the-job experience, but nothing really bad as far as breakdowns go.
I think going back to that offense, 500-plus yards, not a lot of those rushing yards. I think that maybe that was a lot of hype going in, all these great running backs, Perry Jones, Kevin Parks. Khalid Shepard played well today. Clifford Richardson did not play today because of a lower extremity issue, as we were told. But running backs, kind of up and down. Maybe not the real explosive attack maybe we would expect.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I kind of thought we would see more of today because that's Virginia football, is physical football, power football. But you're right, the backs didn't. They had a good game, but they didn't dominate the game. And I think that's going to have to get a little bit better as we go along as well.
Rushing yards, 184 and 42 carries, and it adds up. UVA with a big win here in game one, 43-19 over the Richmond Spiders, and that will do it for Jerry Ratcliffe. I'm Andrew Ramspacher. Does it for Cavalier Insider Week 1 wrap-up.